Hello everybody, welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. I am in the Lucky 38 Casino. I've just had a chat with the nefarious Mr. House. And we're just going to get our second home of the game, because our first one, as you remember, was in Novak. Hello, Victor.
Congratulations, partner. The boss has instructed me to comp you to the High Roller Suite. You can bring your friends too. Be like a little clubhouse for the gang you put together. Just bear in mind, you're the only one gets to see the boss. Any friends you got, they can wait in the suite. Enjoy the digs, partner. They're plenty fancy.
Okay, so I'm actually going to go up and show you the presidential suite, and then I'm going to show you a couple of the nice bits of loot and stuff that are around this area. Welcome to the High Roller Suite. This is it's not a very nice suite, if I'm going to be perfectly honest about it, but yeah, it's a nice place, but it doesn't feel like a home. So yeah, I mean, it's got a pool table, it's got like all the nice fancy things, and there's a teddy bear, and is that a popcorn bag? Oh, it's in front of the TV. That's actually a nice detail. Does have a future weapons today. There's not really much else, I think, in this place. You know, caps. But if you need loose caps from the table at this point, you're probably not playing efficiently, which is what we really want. Yeah, sorry about that. Sneezing. Yeah, I mean, it's got a nice bed and stuff. I mean, I suppose if I was a wastelander, this would be my first port of call. Oh, hang on, no, there is today's physician. That actually is useful. Yeah, there's just, you know, there's odds and sods around, and another today's physician. Bobby pins. There's, you know, moderate loot in, I think, all these rooms. I say moderate because the magazines are actually useful. There's a Nuka-Cola if you want one. You know, it's a Nuka-Cola that someone hasn't already drunk. That's amazing. Computer, which you can't turn on, and beds for your... That's my cat. And beds for your guests. And you are allowed to have your mates in here. But it's just so dingy. I mean, I do like the stuff on the walls, advertising all the stuff that you get, but I don't like this one. But failing that, let's go up to the... Is it the cocktail lounge, Victor?
Where to, partner?
Yeah, the cocktail lounge. The penthouse is Mr. House's area. Welcome to the cocktail lounge with its lovely 50s, 30s retro. It's like 40s, 30s, 50s sort of era, but around here, I think, yeah, that's the one. You can take the snow globe for the test site. So yes, if you remember Jane, and you can get like the pre-war. Pre-war money's good because it doesn't really weigh anything, and it's actually worth something. But if you remember that Jane, Mr. House's best girl, she asked me to find his favourite snow globe, which is the test night globe. Yeah, words fail me. And there is one other good piece of loot. I've got myself turned around. I'll speak to you when I find it. This is not what I was after, but there's a boxing times and a future weapons today on the table, so that was good. I still haven't found it. It's been... Yeah, I know, Kitty. It's rubbish, isn't it? Seriously, where's it gone? I literally walked straight past it. I don't have a lockpick of 75. What is my lockpick, actually? Should be 75 by now. Skills. Lockpick. 57. And that's boosted. Right. 67 is not going to be enough. Okay, well, there is a bunch of C4 in this case. I'll come back and show it to you. Very good for blowing up Silas. There's a C4 and a detonator. If you shove some C4 under his chair, and because you have to give up all your stuff, when you get your stuff back, you can just blow it up, even if you're locked out of the room. It's a really good way of doing it, and I wish I'd waited until I had C4 before, so I could show that off. But yeah, if you want to do that, you know, it's always fun. Alright, so we're down on the casino floor. There's a few things that need to be looked at here. One, there is a safe that has got money next to it. And cigarettes. Cigarettes are worth quite a bit if you've got enough barter skill. Cash registers are empty, but it does also have apparently all the floaty buffalo gourd seeds in the world. If you wanted buffalo gourd seeds, they're here. But, you know, Nuka-Cola bottles, like full bottles of Sunset Sarsaparilla. So, oh, are these empty? Are they empty? Oh, those are empty. That's Sunset Sarsaparilla. Okay, so the dark ones are full, and the light ones are empty. And yeah, these ones are all... So there's some decent value there. The next thing I want to show you is... Oh, there's some pre-war monies. It's over on the other side, I think. Yeah. I think both things I want are on the other side. Yes, there's the lounge up the top there. And up we go to this side. If you are a melee character. Oh. Yes, they're up there. There they are. There's some more bottles and stuff here, if you so wished. But the golden gloves and a boxing times. The golden gloves, let me just show you those. Those are a unique version. No, it would be items they would be under. Boxing golden gloves. Golden gloves. It takes flicks fatigue damage. They're not very good. I wouldn't recommend them, like, at all. But, you know, it's fine. It doesn't kill people. It just knocks them out. So, and apparently you can mod them. Can I mod them? Apparently I can't. But yeah, the golden gloves are there. And last but by no means least, if you go underneath these stairs, you get the safe room. And they don't care if you just swipe everything from this safe. So, you know, all the bottle caps you could want, and all the pre-war money. That's why I like this place. You can open the safes, and you've got like drugs and mostly drugs actually. I'm over encumbered. Great. And I think you can open every single thing in this one. So it's all good. And we're just about to be... There you are.
Hey, you there. I have a message for you.
Hello.
It's from Ambassador Crocker. Very important. Here you go.
Okay, so Ambassador Crocker's note. Must remember that the NCR like me. I'm not... Well, we know why. NCR, they like me. They're not completely enamored with me. They will be, hopefully, by the end of this run, unless I... Well, let's be honest. You guys are going to choose which route I go through. It's an item, isn't it? It's in miscellaneous. Yes, it's in miscellaneous. Ambassador's Crocker. Oh no, hang on, it's in data because miscellaneous. Wish to speak with you immediately in regards to important matters. I trust you have learned enough in your travels to know that the New California Republic is an honourable nation engaged in a beneficent mission in the Mojave in general, and New Vegas in particular, is in addition a wealthy nation that well rewards persons who dedicate themselves to its national interests, whether for reasons patriotic or material. Allow me to reassure you that if you've committed any crimes or misdemeanors against the Republic, it is in my power to pardon misconduct of this sort. I stand ready to receive you at your earliest convenience. In my offices at the New California Republic Embassy on the south side of Vegas Strip. God bless the New California Republic. Okay, so basically, if I was hated by the NCR, that's a full free pardon. Which is fine, because I'm not hated by the NCR. Why would you think that?
That one must be...
And here we go. It's the tops. We're going into Benny's Casino. Although you'd have thought he'd started patching it up by now.
Hey, baby doll. Welcome to the Tops Hotel and Casino. I'm gonna have to ask you to hand over any weapons you might be carrying.
Which at this rate of the game is probably a lot. 5 words from my cold, dead hands. We're just gonna try and keep out the hold-up weapons.
Smooth and easy, just the way I like it. Don't worry, they'll be as safe as kittens till you're ready to leave. Oh, and a friendly word of advice. If you happen to stumble across any weapons during your stay here, well, Just don't wear them openly. You dig? Now that we got that little business out of the way, what can I do to make your tops experience the tops?
Nothing, to
Have
be
a good
honest.
time, baby.
Yeah, and yes, they all speak in that annoying tone.
Hello?
That's the chairman. Where is... Aha! Hello, Swank.
Hello, baby. Welcome to the tops. What can I do for you?
Right, so... This is basically neither here nor there. I always go to Swank because you can get lots of stuff out of it. I'm going to go straight into it. I think we need to talk about Benny.
Really? You got something to say about the big boss, huh? Well, why don't you say it to his face instead of yapping at me?
And you need to go... You can do this several ways. You can either do 3 speech checks or provide 3 pieces of evidence. I'm going to do both just to show you what they are. I think I've got all 3 pieces. I might not have one of the pieces of evidence because I think that was on an alternative... how do I put it? An alternative reality. But we're going to go with speech first. I don't think you're going to like it. Seems like Benny's been making his own play.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Benny tried to kill me and stole a platinum chip I was hired to deliver.
That doesn't... Why would he pull a stunt like that? Got anything else to offer?
He tried to make it look like an accident, just a traveller killed and robbed in the wasteland.
He's trying to pull a fast one on the big man. Crazy bastard. You got any more?
I've got more evidence that proves Benny tried to kill me.
Yeah? What else you got?
Yeah, I don't have the, you can get the note from Manny Vargas's computer, which I didn't get, but I did get in an alternative reality. I found these cigarette butts by the grave he buried me in.
Huh. Well, yeah, okay, these are Benny's brand, and they ain't too common. You got anything else?
I found this lighter in Boulder City. He dropped it when he killed his partners.
Yeah, that looks like Benny's lighter, all right. Still, not exactly a ton of proof. Got anything else, kid?
That's it? What do you think?
Jesus, kid, I think we got a real problem on our hands. Can't believe Benny's a no-good stinking punk, trying to play house like that. Tell you what, I'll call Benny, keep him away from his suite. You go search the place. Here's the key, it's on the 13th floor. It's a room with the double doors, can't miss it. Maybe you'll find something we can show to Mr. House and get him arrested.
Okay. Hang on a second. I can't save. You can do that. You can just go up to his, you can go up to his suite and search around and find what you're going to find anyway. So I'm not going to do that because, I mean, it's pretty obvious what you'll find if you go up there. So we don't have time for that. We need to take him out right now.
Take him out? Jesus. Okay, well, if you think that's the best way to deal with this, I'll send him up to his room. You can ambush him there. And don't worry about the rest of the chairman. I'll keep him from getting involved. You'll still have to watch out for Benny's guards, though.
Not yet. I want to take care of a few things
just let me know when you're ready.
Okay. Right, so I'm going to actually hit a save there because from that point on, you can basically do whatever. So, yeah, I could go up to his suite. I'm not going to do that because I'll show you his suite in another alternate reality anyway. Oh, one thing that you can do with Swank is they took my guns at the security checkpoint. Can you set me up?
Yeah, sure. Take your stuff back. You'll need it. Go on, then. Elevators are past the slot machines on your right.
Okay, so what I can do...
Hello?
is assassinate Benny. He's moving already. Okay, where are my guns? So I can't... That's not guns, that's... I want sniper rifle.
Hey, there's the high roller.
Hang on.
Whoa!
And then he's moving. You know what? You know, I can probably get him down. And then...
Whoa!
And then I go down pretty fast and I end up dying. So... Let's just slap on... few stim packs, Sunset Sarsaparilla. And Then I need to deal with the where's Vance's gun? Oh, I haven't got any ammo for it. Don't even have my shotgun. Don't have any good stuff. This is always a terrible idea. If you can do it any other way, do it any other way. And then just need some more first aid. And you can take it down here.
You like that?
He's got a lot of chairman, and down I go. Terrible idea to do it that way. We're not going to do it that way. You can do it that way if you're better than me, but I'm not high enough level. Alright, so I've hit a bug. Apparently, sometimes, and not always, and mostly on the PS3 apparently, if you speak to Swank, you cannot Black Widow Benny. So I need to go back in time and not talk to Swank and then confront Benny to do this next bit and then come back to this thing and then... Okay, so we got two separate timelines. We got the timeline where I've talked to Swank going on and the timeline... And we're just about to go into the timeline where I haven't talked to Swank. Alright, let's go and confront Betty. Let's go confront Betty. And his... Prepare for the best dialogue in all of gaming.
What in the goddamn? Let's keep this in the groove, hey? Smooth moves, smooth. Hello? That broad everyone saw go in the Lucky 38, that was you? Oh, shit.
Ah, there we go. Now I've got my Black Widow perks. We are going to Black Widow. This is why I feel like Fallout 3, the main protagonist was a dude. I feel like in New Vegas, like the canon protagonist, the canon courier, should have been a girl because of this moment here, because one of your choices can impact the main quest giver, I guess. And none of all Cherche La Femme or maybe Cherche, I don't know, or what do you call it? What's the dude? Oh, Lady Killer. None of those I feel like, you know, quite get the impact the story as much as the Black Widow perk right now. So when you shot me, you ran off so fast I never got your name.
You making a pass at me, sister? Because I'm out of your league.
Oh, no, you're not. Is it wrong to want a guy who'd shoot me in the head?
Did those bullets scramble your egg? Or have you always been a naughty broad?
Girls like bad boys, and you've been downright awful.
You're one sick pussycat, baby. There's Quinn's, and then there's... I don't even know what to call you.
Seriously, did they not just look at it's Chandler Bing, isn't it? And just go, could you record that to actually making actually any emotion whatsoever? Could you? I'm saying I dig you despite it all. What do you say?
I hear dig from you, babe, and all I can think of is a shovel. How can this be? This ain't forgiveness. It's something wrong.
Yes, it is. I'm a courier, remember? Don't you want me to handle your package?
All right, honey, baby. This is all kinds of wrong, but to my suite it is. 13th floor. Don't keep me waiting.
Keep those hands where I can see them.
Yeah. Right, let's follow Benny to his suite and then talk to him. Here we go. Benny's suite. Got the key. And yeah. It's time for one of those infamous saves. Let's shut the door. Okay, step one. Let's check your holdout weapons. I've got my 10 mil. Oh, God. Right, let's
Benny's gonna show you the tops. I hope you're built sturdy, you crazy broad.
Okay. And then you go, you can see what you've been hiding on that check suit. You fell for this trap, hook, line, and sinker.
You tramp. Like I needed another social disease anyhow.
Okay. Oh, good looking there, Benny. And down he goes. And then you go to his body. You get the platinum chip and Maria, because of course you take Maria. And you don't do that. And then you go on your merry way and level up. Of course, there is the better way to do this.
Benny's gonna show you the tops. I hope you're built sturdy, you crazy broad.
Okay, let's... You got questions that need answers? No. Let's just see what you've been hiding under that check suit.
More than you ever dreamed, baby.
And this is possibly...
You're platinum, pussycat.
Oh.
You know how to swing.
This is
Nice
terrible.
Charlies, too. Give him a shake for the Ben man, will you? Hello. Oh, that was a nice bit of hey, girlie. You're a real ring-a-ding broad. Hold me, will you? I swear you wore me out.
Yeah, that's a thing that happened. You could kill Benny in his sleep, which would kill Benny. But if you go to sleep and snore like you're cutting logs, apparently. Yeah, I get it. He's snoring. And then, yeah, Benny is gone. So, wildcard, ace in the hole. And if you look in your... Thanks, baby. Pussycat, thanks for showing this cat the best hey he's ever. Talk about platinum in the sectors. Where'd you learn that 18-carat trick with the heels of your feet? You didn't just make my toes curl, they popped off and rolled under the bed. Wish you could stay for another round, but this gent's got places to be. Things to do. You showing up, bait, has forced my hand, baby. Time to act is now. Won't be around for a while, but if everything works out, right, you and me are a date, got it? Wouldn't miss it for all the caps in Vegas. Now don't get clingy and try to follow me. Ciao, Benny. So, yeah, that's a thing that happened. Let's kill him in his sleep. Kill him in his sleep, it'll be fine. Here we go. Let's just...
Huh? Oh!
And he just falls from the ceiling. Fallout New Vegas doesn't really know how to deal with bodies very well. But for some reason that is just... Apparently what he had under his suit was better than his actual suit, apparently. Okay, let's just take you into the bathroom. Nobody needs to see this, do they? It's fine. Open the door. No, don't need the chip. Just hang on. There we go. Open the door. There you go. Bye, Benny. No, I didn't mean to do that. And drop you up. Alright, let's try that again. But this time, we're not going to seduce Benny. Because you guys are... Okay. Benny.
What in the goddamn? Let's keep this in the groove, hey? Smooth moves, smooth. Hello? That broad everyone saw go in the Lucky 38, that was you? Oh,
Yeah, we've done this before. Okay, right, do we want the platinum chip? Give me one good reason not to kill you. Seems you need to work on your marksmanship.
I hit what I was aiming for. Guess you had brains to spare. Or you just thick-skulled.
No, I'm
Either
pretty
way,
smart,
baby, this
actually.
is good news. Maybe I can finally sleep at night, knowing you didn't die. What say you and me cash out? Go somewheres more private-like. Any questions you got, I'll answer.
So you answer my questions now, not later. I want the passionate chip, and I want it now. The passionate chip. Did I actually say it's now the passionate chip. We're going to... I'm going to ask him, what do you have in mind?
To start, I'll comp you the presidential. Best suite in the house. You deserve a taste of the VIP lifestyle.
Well, after you shot
I'll
me in
hang
the
out
head.
down here for a while to make everything look business as usual, then come to you. Any questions you got, I'll answer. Guaranteed.
2 conditions. Lose the bodyguards and we'll both go to the suite right now.
If that's what it takes to win your trust, that's what it takes. Follow me.
Okay, we're going to his suite.
I got my eye on you.
Yep,
So
to
no
the
funny business.
presidential suite. Okay, and the presidential suite is basically yours
I got my
now.
eye on you.
So, yeah, you've got my eye on me, blah, 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 blah. And we're going to go in this elevator. See, if you use, if you seduce him, you have to go all the way up to that elevator. But this one, you have to go here. Okay, so I'm not going to go too close to Benny at this point in time. I am just going to... I am going to open up this safe. There we go. So if you forget all your stuff, which I generally do, you can just... right, you can do this several ways, and I'm going to try... Well, first, obviously need to save. Right, we can do...
Now that you and me's got some privacy, I gotta ask, how is it that you're still living?
Right, okay. Takes more than a couple of bullets in the head to stop me. Security drugged me up on a dock in Good Springs did the rest. Takes more than a couple of bullets in the head to stop me.
Yeah, hello. Well, serves me right for using a 9mm. Once you were vertical, how'd you track me down?
You left quite a trail. His cigarette butt and his lighter.
Look at me, a big leaguer, so I claim, making all the mistakes of an original loser. I guess that's enough scratching around at first base. Tell me, which way is the wind gonna blow?
If you're thinking we can get work together, let's hear your offer. It's an interesting thing that happens at this point.
You help me, and before long, the chairman will rule all of Vegas, dig? With enough robot muscle to back it up. You'll get a sweet, juicy cut of that action. But until that day comes, I'll keep you on retainer and pay bonuses for special missions. How's that sound?
Yeah, the interesting... I actually do find this quite interesting because that actually sounds like, in a computer game, that sounds like a genuine offer, really. So I really wish that Benny was a fifth option you could do after you kill Benny. You could go with Yes Man. That's coming up for those people who don't know what Yes Man is. But you've then got the power struggle between not only Caesar and the NCR, but you've also got the power struggle between House and Benny. That would have been an interesting fifth dynamic. I mean, granted, it's basically the same as the S-Man route, but you've also got like another quest giver, because the S-Man won't give you real... Well, he technically gives you quests, but yeah. Answers first, like then I'll decide. I forget it, I forgive you. Yeah, no, it's a deal.
Jackpot, baby. I knew we'd see eye to eye.
Get more money that
Here's
way.
a start on your retainer. Don't spend it all in one place, and the prez is yours for as long as you want it. When you're ready to saddle up, come find me down on the casino floor and we'll plan the next step of this caper. Ring-a-ding, baby. Ta-ta.
You see, that genuinely feels like... I should probably get out my gun. That genuinely feels like he's going to do the thing. He's going to let you go, and this is going to be, like, yours sweet forever, which I think it is, actually. I think it's actually basically yours. But here we go.
Over here!
Let's start how we mean to go on, apparently. And that's one. And then in comes another one. And the other two have guns. So... And off goes his head.
Like that.
And I'm doing alright. Right, so... Yes, I got ya. There we go. And, yeah. He sent his bodyguards in to murderize you. And then you go up to Benny's suite and you do all the things. But let's try that one more time. Now, you could do it this way, of course.
What do you think you're doing? Hey! Had enough?
Come on, yeah, there we go. Yeah, okay.
Had enough?
Oh, I can do this, I can do this. Hang on. Right. I love that this is a thing. Maria. Oh no, that's him. In the back. Oh no, I can't do it. I don't have the I don't have the ammo for it. Oh, you can there is a thing where you can just kill him with his own gun. But that's fine. Maybe I can do it next time. The interesting thing about that moment there is that, yeah, his bodyguards don't come in and murderize you. So, no, I'm killing him with his own gun. I'm killing with his own gun.
What?
Come on. Right, attack him. Okay, wait till he gets his gun out. I want his gun out. Okay.
Aha!
Yeah, there we go. No, just give me his gun.
Had enough?
Oh no, is that not going to work? Oh, you know what? I'm going to go for his arm. There we go. Where is it? Haha, got his gun. Right. Now. Oh dear. Okay. He's got 12 bullets in it this time. That's fine. Oh, didn't need to do that. Where are you? Come on then. Oh no, hang on. I need to use another gun. I should have really bought more ammo for this. There we go. And I should get a... Talk about owned. Kill Benny with his own gun. Maria. And we are done. Yeah, you guys all wanted me to kill Benny. So, I mean, there was like 2 or 3 that wanted to see what happens with Benny. I might actually just... To be honest, there is more stuff that happens if Benny is alive than if he's dead. So... Yeah. No, you all wanted me to kill Benny. He's dead. And we're moving on. We're moving on. You asked for it. I gave it to you. I actually need my lockpick skill to go up to at least 65, so I can use a locksmith's reader if I need to get to hard locks. Basically, it just opens up so much more of the game. Speech 80, and I need medicine and repair to start. Repair goes up, I think. Okay. We're done. And it's not a skill level. And I've got Maria. I don't actually think Maria's that good, if I remember. It's... Yeah, low damage, moderate DPS. It's alright. It's a pretty gun. But I won't probably be using it. Alright, I forgot we need to search Benny. Okay, round. His suit. Barter and speech is always good. His sweet key. I'm not going to take the pull quote. The platinum chip and the top's presidential sweet key. So I've got the platinum chip. Does that give me another level? I don't think it does, actually. Okay. And yeah, this is the presidential suite. It's quite nice. Don't know if it's got any skill magazines in it or not. I don't think it has. But yeah, pretty bathroom. It's a pretty bedroom. And another bathroom. And I think there's another bedroom. No, that's just the kitchen. Sorry. Oh yeah, Tales of Chivalry. I'm not going to need that at all, but you know. And here we are on the 13th floor. However, you can just unlock these if you want some XP. I will do that off camera. But let's head to Benny's suite where we did the incredibly vastly inappropriate stuff. And then open the door. Close the door behind us because technically we are trespassing. Oh, do I have a hat? Yeah, they get me a pre-war bonnet and the dirty pre-war relaxed wear. Woo. Okay. So this is where you have sex with Benny. And you search for everything and then go through here. And this is what confronts you. Is there anything good? Not particularly. Okay, hi.
Hey! Hi there! Good to meet you. What can I do for you today?
What are you doing here?
Good question! My function is to monitor Mr. House's data network and decode his encrypted transmissions. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a PDQ-88B Securitron, but you can call me Yes Man.
Because that's his name. Yes. Shouldn't you be working for Yes, Mr. House? How'd you end up here?
As I understand it, I used to be just like all those other Securitrons out on the strip. But then my neurocomputational matrix was completely reprogrammed. To be nice! Very, very nice!
Benny reprogrammed a Securitron all by himself?
Oh, he had some help. A lady friend of his. She said something about living in a fort over in Freeside. But that's all I remember.
And have you seen this platinum chip before?
Sure! Benny had me look at it a bunch of times. It's a data storage device, kind of like a holotape, but a lot more advanced. As for what's on it, well, some of Mr. House's data transmissions made it sound like the chip could upgrade his defenses somehow. That's just a guess, though. The chip's a proprietary format. You need special hardware to read the data on it. There are 2 locations with non-standard hardware on the network. The Lucky 38 and an underground facility at Fortification Hill. I'd look there!
So what was Benny planning on doing with the chip?
Oh, he wanted to kill Mr. House and use the platinum chip to copy my neurocomputational matrix onto the Lucky 38's mainframe. That would give me control over all of Mr. House's defenses, most prominently his Securitrons. And then, I guess, I just do as I'm told.
You're very forthcoming with that information?
I was programmed to be helpful and answer any questions I was asked. I guess nobody bothered to restrict who I answer questions for. That was probably pretty dumb, huh?
Probably pretty dumb. Say I wanted to take over New Vegas myself, what then?
Then I'd have to help you. I mean, it seems pretty obvious Benny wouldn't have wanted me to. But hey, not my fault I can't say no.
And what are the details of the plan?
Again, goal number 1 is to eliminate Mr. House and install my neurocomputational matrix on the Lucky 38's mainframe. Given how you're a new arrival, I also recommend that you get to know some of the region's tribes, so you can decide how you feel about them. By the time you finished up all of that, the Legion should be close to attacking Hoover Dam, and we'll execute the last phase of the plan.
Say Mr. House was going to suffer an accident. How would that happen?
It makes me feel really dumb to admit this, but I don't actually know. I've never been inside the Lucky 38. No one has. Mr. House is in there, though. It's the central node of his entire network.
Well, I've been inside the Lucky 38.
You have? Wow, that's amazing. You can murder Mr. House
Love
whenever
yes,
you
man.
want. I mean, Benny was always scheming about how he was going to get into the Lucky 38, but you already took care of that. Wow. The other thing you're going to need is the platinum chip. You know, the one Benny killed a courier for over near Good Springs.
And what do you exactly know about the courier Benny shot?
I knew she was carrying the platinum chip, and I knew right where Benny should wait for her. That's why Benny put me here, to monitor Mr. House's data transmissions. They're all encrypted, of course, but I'm quite a decryptor. Did you know that Mr. House spent 812,545 caps hiring salvage teams to find the platinum chip? Just in the last year alone? Of course you didn't. Or that there were 7 couriers, but 6 of them were carrying junk. How about their exact routes and the mercenary teams that screened them? I knew all that. Pretty smart, huh?
Yeah, I'm the courier Benny shot.
I know that's not true, because you still have a head.
Yeah, I'm serious.
That's not funny, you getting shot in the head. I really shouldn't have taken so much pride in how I set that up, huh? I feel really bad right now.
I have the platinum chip, remember?
Of course you do. Sorry about that. And it's wonderful that you do. The platinum chip is the key to overriding and exploiting Mr. House's defenses. Did I just say exploiting? That's not a very nice word.
Let's talk about something else.
Getting boring.
Okay, so I should just ask these tribes if they'll support an independent Vegas?
Oh, no, I didn't mean that. Who needs their support? The Securitrons will be all the support you need. What I meant is, you should get to know these tribes and decide which ones you like and which you don't. You know, shape the future of Vegas. Choose your neighbors. If you like a tribe, leave it alone. Or, if a tribe is nasty or going to be a problem, go ahead and exterminate it. It's whatever you want to do.
So which tribes should I get to know?
There's a bunch. Some of them you've already met, like the chairman, for instance. I think you should visit the other families on the strip, the Omertas and the White Glove Society, so you know what makes them tick. And there are some important groups farther from the strip, too, like the Boomers, the Great Khans, and the Brotherhood of Steel.
Okay, so you mentioned something about a bunker at the fort?
Right. It's one of 2 locations on Mr. House's network with non-standard hardware. My guess is it has a reader that can decode the chip. And who knows what else? Maybe a giant robot or something.
Oh, the last thing Vegas needs is more robots.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure you're right. I mean, for one thing, it's you saying it. And you always know what you're talking about. And if you had, you know, a huge killer robot at your command, yeah, that would just clutter things up.
I love his just
and
sarcasm.
And a lesser person might want that kind of overwhelming force on their side. But you know, where's the challenge in that?
I love, yes, man. His dialogue is just like happy and sarcastic and just like, yeah, you're right. And I feel like I should be more like that in my day-to-day life. Just like, oh, yeah, you're absolutely right. Why would you do a silly thing like that? I mean, it's almost like you want to fail kind of thing. I'm not thinking about any... Yeah, I am thinking about one person in particular that I'd like to be sarcastic to and still be cheerful. It's just me, I guess. Anyway, if something happens to Mr. House, I may be in touch.
I'll be waiting right here.
And he will, because that's what he does. Now, if you were to... Ooh, where is... Yeah, if you were to let Benny go, there is... I think it's down this side. Yeah. There's an escape hatch to the sub-basement, but you don't ever have a key. No, there is no key as far as I'm aware. Benny has the key, but it doesn't show up in his inventory. You can't get down, but that's his escape route. That's basically where he went when he boffed you and ran. Yeah. Okay. Right, now, when we go outside here, something is going to happen, obviously. And this is very important.
The eyes of the mighty Kaisar are upon you. He admires your accomplishments and bestows upon you the exceptional gift of his mark. Any crimes you may have perpetrated against the Legion are hereby forgiven. Kaisar will not extend this mercy a second time. My lord requires your presence at his camp at Fortification Hill. His mark will guarantee your safe conduct through our lands.
And then, okay. You again, how'd you find me
I am
here?
the greatest of Kaisar's Frumentari. It was not a challenge to find you. Nor is this my first visit to the Strip.
And why does he want to see me?
Go to him, and you will understand. Seek Kaisar by way of Cottonwood Cove, south of Nelson. The Kursorlu Kulus will be waiting.
And of course, now...
By Kaisar.
Hang on a second. I can probably... No, hang on. Where's my weapons? Can probably get another gun. There we go. And... I've been shunned by Caesar's Legion. However, yeah. I've now just failed some quests. Yes. He's punching himself in the groin. Oh, Vulpes. I think there's a way you can actually not get shunned if you shoot him beforehand, before he speaks to you. So I'm going to try that. All right, here we are. Let's get away from Maria. Let's go to the... No, actually, let's go for the submachine gun. Submachine gun will be better. Okay.
Hey, there's the high roller.
Get it out. And then immediately VATS. VATS. Not her. Not her. Oh, God, there's a lot of people here. No, I want Vulpes. I want the person right in front of me. Okay. There we go. Shoot him in the head. Go. There we go. Gained karma. Nobody's crossed. Gained Caesar's Legion infamy. And then... Oh... I always thought that there was a... Oh. It's probably not a good idea in case some of you want the Caesar's Legion stuff. Okay, I guess he gets to live. Oh, I failed a lot of stuff. But, You know what? We can fix this. We can fix this. Come with me. Come on, Vulpes. He's fine. He's... Just stick it back on. Put the gun away. I didn't do anything. It's just... Okay, so let's put it like this. If you don't want to fail a lot, it just looks like his next stump is wearing a hat. Okay, let's not do that. Okay, let's actually I just, yeah, why does he want to see me, blah blah blah. Okay, and then we've got his mark, and yeah. But let's, before we end this episode, let's go speak to House. Right, before we go speak to House, let's talk to Jane.
Well, hello, sugar. Mr. House is waiting for you in his office.
I have a snow globe, I think.
You do?
There you go.
Why, that's just wonderful. I'll take it and put it with the rest of the...
Do I have any more? No, I don't. Okay, fine. Toodles. Okay, Mr. House. You and me have issues, let's be honest.
So, Benny has been handled, and you've recovered the platinum chip. Let's have it.
We need to discuss payment. I don't have the barter to discuss payment with him. So, here. Have the platinum chip.
Such a small thing, isn't it? And yet so...
Not sure where I gave it to him to.
So very dear. Decades of hiring salvagers out west to search for this little relic in the ruins of a place called Sunnyvale. Back then, anyway. That's where the chip was printed, on October 22nd, 2077. It was to have been hand-delivered to me here at the Lucky 38 the next day. But the bombs fell first.
Whoops.
Suffice it to say, the delivery was never made.
And, what does the chip do exactly?
Some things are more easily shown than told. Take the elevator all the way down to the bottom level, and you'll see what I mean. Don't worry, you'll like what you see. We have much to accomplish, you and I.
Yes, we do. Oh, and I get immediately transported there. That's fine. Didn't want to have to walk anyway. So, yes, the little,
Step closer to the demonstration area, if you would.
And let's just take the ammo box. I can always do...
I expect you're well familiar with my Securitrons by now.
Yeah.
The titanium alloy housing that protects its electronic core deflects small arms and shrapnel easily enough. Its X-25 Gatling laser, produced to spec by Glastinghouse Inc., is deadly against soft targets at medium range. And for close-range suppression or crowd control, the Securitron is armed with a 9mm submachine gun.
Ugh, 9mm.
All of
I
this
survived
you
one of those to
probably
the head.
already knew. What you did not know is that these are the Securitron's secondary weapons. All this time, my Securitrons have had to get by running the Mark I operating system, which lacked software drivers for their primary weapons. Today, with the delivery of the Platinum chip, all that changes. Behold, for the first time, Securitrons running the Mark II OS.
Yeah,
The
they turned into the
M235
aggressive
missile launcher
version.
gives the Securitron the ability to engage ground and air targets at significantly longer ranges. And a rapid-fire G-28 grenade launcher ensures the Securitron is deadly in close-range engagements. The software upgrade also includes drivers for the Securitron's highly sophisticated on-board auto-repair systems. Altogether, the Mark
They
II
repair
software
themselves as they
upgrade
start.
confers a 235% increase in combat effectiveness per unit. The city of New Vegas finally has soldiers worthy of protecting it. Return to the penthouse now. We have much to discuss.
Yeah.
Trips to the basement are rarely so educational, don't you think?
That sounds really
I've
creepy.
since broadcast the
Just
upgrade
me.
to every Securitron in range of my transmitters, and I must say, it's causing quite a stir down on the strip.
You think your Securitrons can defeat Caesar's Legion and the NCR?
Why would I want to go to war against the NCR? They're my best customers. If their leaders weren't scheming to steal Vegas out from under me, I'd have no troubles with the NCR at all. To secure the future of New Vegas, I must have your assistance. The work ahead is dangerous, but you weather danger well.
I'm listening.
The next step will require you to infiltrate Caesar's camp at Fortification Hill.
You want me to kill Caesar?
Absolutely not. Caesar is of great use to me. I don't want you harming a hair on that man's head, assuming you could find one.
So... he's already invited me to the fort.
I'm not surprised. The Legion has spies on the strip.
So what will I find at his camp?
I want you to open a hatch in the basement of the derelict weather station atop Fortification Hill. You'll recognize it on sight. The hatch bears the logo of the Lucky 38, same as the Platinum chip.
And how do I open the hatch?
You can't, but the chip can. The hatch will recognize the Platinum chip and open sesame.
Okay. Why should I be working for you?
I'm not offering you an incentive as crude as money, though there'll be plenty of that. What I'm offering you is a ground floor opportunity in the most important enterprise on Earth. What I'm offering is a future. For you, and for what remains of the human race.
It's an interesting thing, because I don't think I've got quite the right... maybe I do. Maybe I've gone the right route. Okay.
What did you want to discuss?
So... what's your plan for New Vegas?
I've resurrected Vegas, spirit intact. What I need now is the ability to enforce my rightful claim. Not just against Caesar's Legion, by the way. In fact, the NCR is a more present and insidious threat.
So how do you intend to enforce your claim on the city?
To enforce, one must have force, a position of strength. Years ago, when I detected NCR scouts roaming the Mojave, I could tell from their uniforms that these were no mere tribesmen. I knew it was only a matter of time before an army appeared to take control of the dam, and I knew my Securitrons wouldn't be enough to oppose them. And so I recruited the 3 families. Vegas belongs to me because I mustered enough strength to bring the NCR to the bargaining table.
Wasn't the NCR's big army big enough to defeat your Securitrons and the 3 families?
Indeed it was, and still is, but not without taking significant casualties. Would Kimball and Oliver have traded the lives of hundreds of soldiers for absolute control of Hoover Dam? Oh, yes. They weren't afraid of me. They were afraid of Caesar, that attacking me would leave them vulnerable to a Legion offensive. And so they negotiated. Not out of the kindness of their hearts, as they try to make it seem, because the calculus of power left no other choice.
And what were the terms of your treaty with the NCR?
NCR forces were permitted to occupy Hoover Dam and establish a military base at McCarran Airport. Well, it used to be one. They recognized my sovereignty over the Vegas Strip and agreed to supply electricity and water once their engineers repaired the dam. Written into the treaty were provisions that the NCR do nothing to prevent its soldiers and civilians from visiting the Strip. That's how I harness the NCR to my endeavor. Their occupation has been the engine of my growing economy.
So you'd go to war? No, you've already said you won't. No, it's okay.
What else?
Right, so I'm surprised you haven't asked what came of Benny.
That's because he ceased to be relevant when you recovered the platinum chip. Revenge doesn't interest me. Progress does.
It's a good
Sorry
outlook,
to
be
deny
fair.
you a moment of primate triumph, but you'll have to go elsewhere to sound your barbaric yawp. What else did you want to discuss?
I killed him like 3 times. What's the deal with the snow globe collection?
What of it? I enjoy them. There's something about a little diorama set inside a glass dome that I find pleasing. If you run across any out in the wastes, turn them in to Jane. She'll compensate you. What else did you want to discuss?
Well, he's told me about the electricity. What was Vegas like before the war?
It was a place of splendor. As magnificent as today's Strip may seem, it's but a shadow of the neon paradise that was Las Vegas. I grew up not far from here, and though I traveled the old world extensively, I never found another place like it.
You say that you saved Las... No, we know that. You know how he saved Las Vegas. He's told us. Okay, right, bye.
Goodbye.
Okay, so, on that note, I've been Zombie Cleo. This has been Fallout New Vegas. And next episode, we're probably not going to speak to Caesar. We're probably going to do some miscellaneous quests. This has been Fallout New Vegas. Class dismissed.